This is a, I guess you might say a little note of warning. Just completed the full water pump and timing chain job on this car. While I was at it and while I was in there, I changed pretty much everything, every part that one might consider a wear item. I did motorcraft parts on absolutely everything except for the high volume high volume oil pump, um, which I got from Summit Racing, 20% higher volume supposedly, and the main chain tensioner for the timing chain. I could not find one of those at Ford. They were back ordered supposedly for 3 weeks or more. So I went with the Cloys. So I've got my fingers crossed that that's going to be a reliable part, because I typically always go with Motorcraft. And then the other thing I got last minute, because I kind of just thought about it, was the thermostat. So I went to O'Reilly's. They gave me a thermostat, supposedly a 180 thermostat. This is that, thermostat. Everything looks fine. Installed it, and then I was monitoring my water temperatures with an OBD2 reader, which I'll put up on the screen shortly. I'll put the readings up there of the afterwards. Unfortunately, I did not record the temperatures of this one. Um, but thing is, if you look at this temperature gauge on the dashboard, the actual um, the one on the car here, apparently that is a idiot gauge, because that is exactly in the same spot with this thermostat versus the Motorcraft one, which I have in now. Uh, this one, my OBD2 temperature readings, even though it's a 180-degree thermostat, the temperature readings were, especially on the highway, were hovering anywhere from about 210 to 215, all the way up to almost 230 when I would give it a little bit of fuel, or give it a little, boost it up a little bit, and give it some engine load. Right now, you'll see on the, I'll put a little higher speed to zip it up a little bit. The temperatures are hovering, with a 190 thermostat. The temperatures are hovering, actually just below 190 on the highway. When I roll into the throttle a little bit, actually a good bit, it'll peak up to 195. I did test it also yesterday, going up a really good incline. It got up just over 200, but nowhere near the temperatures I was seeing on with this, which apparently must be a brand new but faulty thermostat. So, 2 words of advice: go get yourself a Motorcraft thermostat, and don't believe this gauge on the dash. It is an idiot light. Now, the only difference that I can predominantly see, other than the construction looked similar. I am not up to speed. I want to educate myself. I guess now I'm curious. Just visually looking at it, this spring here is significantly harder than the Motorcraft one. Both the one that I took out of the car and the one that I now put in. The one I now put in, actually, this ring is plastic. So that's a little concerning, but it's a Motorcraft, so I'm going to trust it. Feel free to comment if you actually know the functionality of this spring. I'm going to look it up in the meantime, but happy to hear if anybody knows precisely what the purpose of that function is. Maybe that's got something to do with it. All right, that's it.